Not having much luck with your dropshipping efforts? Are you getting even more frustrated because you're watching your favorite e-com guru release another winning product like it's nothing while you wallow in squalor? Well, luckily, we have some amazing AI tools that will give you an edge on others as you look to make it in dropshipping. Heck, you can even use the tools to predict winners before they hit the market. Tune in as we show you 5 steps that you can use to find winning products under 5 minutes with the use of AI. Step 1. Pick the perfect niche. What we mean when we say that you should hit the perfect niche is that you need to pick a niche with high buying potential. Due to the fact that every niche has its own standards and buying power, this is a very important decision to make. You wouldn't want to be stuck with something that you can't get off the shelves, would you? As such, it's fair to say that we need niches that compel people to spend a good amount of money. One of the best ways to determine this is to head over to ChatGPT. There, you can ask the AI to give you a ranked list that's arranged in order of gross revenue of the best e-commerce niches in 2025. Let this list come up to about 50 or so results. Once you get your list, you have to break it down to get even more information that will give you the edge that you need. To do this, if you have a product like Lego, you can ask the AI to break this down into categories for each listing. For the purpose of this video, we can work with the RC cars. Once you pick this car, you can ask ChatGPT what you'd need to look out for on Google. Focus on getting the keywords out of the AI tool. Once you do this, enter the keywords into Google, and this would give you the information you need to know what is out there when you are in the RC car niche. Seems simple enough, no? The next thing you need to do is to go on Amazon so you can see if people are actually buying these RC car products in the niche. When you search for the RC car products on the platform, you have to look out for the numbers that show you how many people bought the product in the last month or so. If you find that the total niche had less than 1,000 sales in that time period, it's probably best to avoid it. Step 2. Point out what is actually in demand. The next thing for you to do is to determine what is actually in demand. Again, you can use ChatGPT to determine this by asking it what are the top-selling RC cars at the moment, for example. Following this, you can ask the AI what the top-selling RC categories are. This is all done in a bid to truly understand the niche, especially if you are not so familiar with it. After this, you can head right back to Amazon so that you can spot this top seller for yourself. Once you do this, you can take in some of the details to see what makes this product tick. Anything from the title to the design works in your favor. Another thing that works in your favor is the AI on Amazon that summarizes what all the reviews are saying about the product. These details can help you sell these products as quickly as possible. Step 3. Make sure you niche down as much as possible. This is important because this helps you win as much of the market as you possibly could. This makes it easier for a beginner, as taking over an entire niche at the first go is going to be too difficult for many. One way to do this is to go back to ChatGPT to get a hand. You'd find that if you ask ChatGPT to give you 10 specific product listings of whatever you are looking for, it's most likely going to give you the answer that will take your work to the next level. You can also head over to use this query or prompt on platforms such as AliExpress, where you can take into account the amounts of goods that have been sold in the last 30 days or so, much like we did on Amazon. Also try and look out for the reviews for the product as well. Once you find a product that has proved to be popular, you may actually have a winner. That, however, is still not enough to make sure that you dominate your competitors for some time to come. Step 4. Observe if other dropshippers are running the product. This part is important because if nobody else is selling the product, then there may be something wrong with it. It may just mean that running the product may not be profitable enough for other dropshippers to get involved with it. Another side of it is that if you find too many people selling the product, you might have a bit of a problem because this means that the product is too saturated in the market. A huge bummer if you were hoping to get an edge with the product. The best way to figure out a balance to evade such problems is to ask ChatGPT to give you keywords that will help you find your product of choice on several social media platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Once you get these keywords, you can search for them so that you can see who is involved in selling your product and how they are doing with it. One thing that we must look out for is the concept that views do not always result in sales. Sure, it may be an indication as to how popular a product might be, but we're looking for sales, not to go viral. After all, the product could have become popular for the wrong reason. One way we can help you guys learn exactly how much money a dropshipper is making is by making use of what is referred to as the double order method. To do this, you can go to an account that is doing well at this point in time and screen record their entire TikTok or Instagram account. That way, you can know exactly how many views their videos are getting. While you are doing this, make sure you order from their store while checking out their Shopify order number. After this is done, wait for about 3 days to check the account. Using what you recorded, you can check how many more views and orders they had between those 3 days. If you see they are going viral and making sales, you can actually decide to imitate their efforts. Hey, all's fair in love and war, business also falls somewhere in between those lines. Step 5. Getting a mentor. The final step seems to be the one that would see you networking to find a mentor. This has proved to be key because such a mentor could help you fine-tune your technique by going through your work and pointing out where you may be going wrong. Such a mentor could even help you by letting you know how he thinks. With such a guide, you can commit to a single product or a set of products with a high level of confidence. With that in mind, we're sure you guys may need to work through trust issues. After all, there are many untrustworthy people out there, and as such, you must be wondering who is a good mentor and where you could find them. Will they even be willing to collaborate with a beginner such as yourself? Well, there are many people like us who are committed to working with you guys so that you can make the most of such an opportunity, and that in itself may be better than any AI tool out there. With any luck, we may be able to work together to make the most of the opportunity that is dropshipping. With that, we hope you enjoyed the video. Does anyone know of any other apps that could give us an advantage in finding winning dropshipping products in 2025? Please let us know in the comments section below. Until next time, goodbye!